Am I the bad guy for telling my sister-in-law I won't be going out to eat with her family again if her husband and youngest are going too? I have always enjoyed a great relationship with my sister-in-law and her older kids, who are 18 and 16. I thought I had a good rapport with her husband and their youngest, who is 13, until a recent dinner that left me feeling embarrassed and furious. We decided to go to a nice Italian restaurant, and right from the start, things went downhill. Her husband was complaining about everything: where we parked, the wait time despite having a reservation, and the menu prices. Ironically, he made us late because he took his time getting ready. Once we were seated, we ordered appetizers, enough for everyone to have at least 2 of each, but he couldn't wait to dig in and ended up grabbing half of everything, all while grumbling about the food. To top it off, the 13-year-old showed up in pajama pants and a torn-up hoodie, which I found inappropriate for the setting, but they insisted it was fine. When the waiter came to take our orders, her husband requested a bizarrely modified pizza and then complained about the charges. I was baffled that the 13-year-old couldn't even order for themselves, but I let it slide. The situation escalated when her husband, with both earbuds in, was watching anime at the table. He shook his empty soda glass at the waiter, laughing about how he didn't even need to ask for a refill. At that point, I was reaching my limit. When the check arrived, I noticed one of the appetizers I was covering was mistakenly charged to their bill. It was an easy fix, but her husband yelled, "How hard is it to do it right the first time?" That was the last straw for me. I followed the waiter to the register, paid for my meal and the 2 oldest kids' food, and said goodbye to my sister-in-law and her older children before leaving. Later, my sister-in-law called to ask if something was wrong, and I explained how embarrassed I felt by her husband and youngest. She told me that no one else seemed to have a problem with their behavior. However, I received a call from my mother-in-law, thanking me for being the only one to call out her husband for his behavior. So, was I wrong for feeling embarrassed and upset, or did I have a valid reason to be?